Hey y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Ayoka and I'm getting ready to bring you your Virgo energy update. You guys, I'm recording from my laptop, so I had ordered an extra selfie light. It was supposed to come today, and guess what? It's delayed. Got daggone Amazon Prime. Okay, so first and foremost, you guys, you know I gotta set my intentions and then I gotta give y'all my disclaimer. However, take only what you need from this message, leave what you don't need. Use the spirit of discernment. Flip the roles as you see fit. Virgo lovers, take it as if I'm speaking directly to you. Okay. Now, of course, I may have to hop up if my son gets too loud. He's quiet right now. I probably should shut his door ahead of time, but I don't feel like getting up, so I'm gonna try to take my chances. Okay. Because y'all already know, even with his door shut, it be loud as hell. All right. But woosah, we gonna hope. Okay. So let me set my intentions now. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my angelic guides, for helping me with this reading for Virgo. Protect us as we go through the spiritual gates to commune with you. Close the gates to anything not in alignment with the divine's will. Thank you for using me as a messenger, and so it is. All right, y'all. So what's good? What's good, my angelic team? Thank you, privileged lady. Okay, show me what else. High honor. So if you're this privileged lady, if this is someone in your life, you may hold them for high honor, or some folk is holding you in high honor. The community. Wow. Okay. Look, what I tell y'all. What I tell you. So your network, your community, however that may be. But I'm gonna pull tarot. Okay. So and what I see with this Virgo is like you're literally building a life for yourself. You're creating a stable foundation and everything for yourself, right? This is just energy, so it don't necessarily mean like it has to be a woman. Tarot world energy. But basically that's what I'm saying. It's like you're becoming more self-confident, you're overcoming your challenges, you're building this foundation, you're getting your money right, so that you'll be able to enjoy your life, right? To be really comfortable. Okay, so I'm seeing people are definitely seeing you um in this energy here. Thank you. And it's like a majority of the people are happy. They're proud. They're celebrating with you is what I'm seeing. Okay, but let's see what else is going on here. Tell me about the privileged lady. Because of course, Virgo, you already know how our story goes. Next thing you know, we'll be talking about the person we dealing with in a third party situation, right? We can't never get away from it, but it's all good. It's a part of our spiritual experiences, okay? Tell me about the privileged lady here. Look at this. Divine intervention, honey. Your life is literally in this process now where everything is getting ready to get so good for you. Okay, it's already happening. The energy is already propelling for you is what I'm hearing. Okay, so show me what I need to see. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Even in your money, where at first you may have definitely didn't feel like you have enough, you may have didn't even feel valuable enough or anything. But what I'm seeing here as well is that when it comes to what you're trying to build here for yourself, yeah, stay connected to your intuition with this, because yep, whatever you're doing, you're listening to your intuitively guided ideas is what I'm hearing. Okay, with the High Priestess coming out here. Also, look, also another side to the story is someone's listening to their intuition here, okay, and they want their life to get better, all right, because they're connected to someone who's very selfish and very self-absorbed, okay. Gold digger type energy, and they're comparing you with that person. All right, so there's two sides to the story. I feel like both things are going on in your life, though. I feel like, you're building on yourself and you're evolving in all, and it's showing. The world is now able to see this, okay, including whoever you're dealing with. But let's see what's going on here. Tell me about that Queen of Pentacles and the reverse position. Yep. Whoever you was dealing with at first was Definitely connecting with this person in that way. Third party type situation. Okay. They coming out as a King of Wands in the reverse position next to the Ace of Pentacles in the upright position. So, that's why they were feeling hesitant overall with the situation here, is what I'm seeing. Yeah, they're detaching from that situation completely. So whatever is happening in the third party situation, they're seeing you. They're holding you in high regard, Virgo. They're seeing you as this privileged lady now, right? It's so funny. What just came to me is how once you start really focusing on yourself, you notice how that happens. You start focusing on yourself. You looking good. You doing good shit for yourself. And the next thing you know, those people who ain't see you, they start coming back, right? They start seeing you now, like, oh, okay, you're confident now, and this, and that. But usually that's what it takes. Sometimes we do our own selves, a disservice when we allow people to treat us in certain ways. Okay, people are only going to do to you what you allow them to do, and unfortunately, we have all been there. So I'm not coming for anybody. It's a learning experience. I've been there. Okay, I've been there through 20 years of marriage, doing that, just trying to be accepted by my spouse. Okay, and even after that with my twin, I did the same thing. But then as I started going through my journey here, I started to realize, okay, my value and my worth, and I don't have to overextend myself to be loved. Okay, even when they're hesitant, I don't care. You only denying yourself. Okay, I'm good, right? But the thing is, that's what's happening. It's like they're releasing here some of these codependent ways and attachments and people in their life. Okay. Coming out with the Devil in the reverse position and the Queen of Swords in the reverse position. So it's like where they were. Well, let me see something first. Tell me about the high honor. Yeah, my spirit team said hold back on that thought real quick. Tell me about the high honor. Page of Cups upright. It's like they have this newfound appreciation for you in your journey. Yep. Why? Because whoever this could be, again, the community, your network, your soul tribe, people around you, or it could be one person. But it's like, because you're following this process now with the Hierophant card in the upright position, it's like you're committing to your journey. You're probably teaching people. You're probably guiding people. You're probably coaching people, like doing spiritual readings like this. You may be doing that. It's like, but whatever you're doing here, they're seeing your persistency. Okay, they're seeing how you're so open to whatever the ideas are to really manifest your dreams here. Even during your struggles, it's like you're still doing it here with the Five of Pentacles upright. During your financial loss, you understand, some of you may have lost a job, okay, or having trouble with your finances, whatever. It's like you're still, through your difficult times, you're still leveling up, and they're holding you in high honor because your persistency is everything. Where they're not there yet. It's like almost as if they're still in this fearful state of focusing on the things that they lost, or they're scared they're not going to be enough, or that they're going to lose something, whatever that is. But here with the Nine of Pentacles upright, that's the privileged lady. Okay, you're over here, you're self-sufficient. You're building your pentacles. You got all 9 pentacles. You just short 1 pentacle, but you still pushing forward, right? That one last pentacle pushes you to your legacy. And that's usually partnership, right? Being in a connection with someone. That power couple energy. But otherwise, by yourself, you good. You self-sufficient. You can buy your own shit. You can do your own things, right? You're single. You're happy. You're looking happy as a mug to me, right? And you're not focusing on spilled milk. You constantly keep focusing on the cups behind you that you're harvesting, okay? You're like, nah, I'm going to focus on the stuff that's working for me. That stuff ain't working for me no more. So they're holding you in high honor in regards to you, like how you are handling your life and your situation and following your life purpose, right? Tell me about the community card. and the person that's in the community is masculine energy. But however, doesn't have to be. But what I'm saying here is that you're building this financially secure future for yourself. Okay, you're trying to have a more fulfilling life. It's like that's what you're committing to, and that's what this person aspires to be as well. They're really inspired, is what I'm hearing, to try to do the same things. It's taking them a little bit longer though, and this is making them impatient. Eight of Wands. They want to be able to see certain progress, is what I'm seeing. It's like you have this freedom to be able to move forward with your plans, and it's like the energy is literally propelling you. But the reason why the energy is propelling you is because you are in energetic alignment to what it is that you're desiring for yourself, is what I'm seeing. Okay, so you're very busy. You're doing a whole lot of things when it comes to you're making all of this happen. You go with the flow. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna be with this natural synchronicity with with the universe here, and I'm gonna make decisions based off of that. All right, and this is why all of this stuff is starting to come to you. You're gonna have some type of important news come your way here too, as well. So that's gonna lead you to steady growth, is what I'm saying. Steady positive growth on top of that. You want to talk about that, my spirit team? What's the important news? Are we able to know about that just yet? I know I be trying to, I be reaching, don't I? I be trying to get all the details for y'all. Where things seem to have not been going well for you with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse position at one point. Yeah, you were literally stuck in this energy where you had to keep constantly juggling stuff just to make your life work. It's like you're pulled in so many different directions, or even you may still be with the Two of Pentacles. And it requires you to make a decision. It's like I have to put something down, right? I'm gonna have to prioritize here at some point. So it's some things here that you may be thinking about, or you should be. Do a little soul searching on it, okay? You know how we do, us Virgos, we straight hermit. Like, okay, you said you what? Soul searching? Gotcha. Know how to do that, right? Because you don't want no delays. You like, I already know what I need to do. If I want progress, I gotta look within. Okay, tell me more. Yep, Seven of Cups. Because you're gonna have to make a decision, is what I'm hearing. What's this about, spirit team? You're gonna have to make some type of decision. So you're being asked to go within. Okay, so what is that about? Okay, Four of Wands. So let me look up something real quick. Where you were literally trying to, or you are, right? At one point, you weren't feeling supported, okay? And whatever it is that you were trying to build, whether it's a relationship or just having something stable and reliable in your life, period, everything, okay? So let me see something real quick, though. I want to see what this Four Wands reverse is also. That's just coming off of, intuitively. That is not the reverse meaning of that. Hold on one second. Yeah, when it's in the reverse, it's like unhappy families, or it's like cancellations of things, postponement, stuff like that. It's like you're not feeling welcome, you got this lack of support and all of that, right? So when it comes to that, and what you're doing right now is, what I'm saying is like you're being celebrated. It's like a balance, it's stability and harmony and everything that's coming into your life right now. Okay, and someone didn't connect with you because you were not stable. They thought you were not balanced. Wow. That's what it was. And now you're sitting here like this. They overlooked you, is what I just heard. And y'all had a falling out about it, but you reconciled, right? You reconciled back with them. You had a falling out about it too and everything. Like they may have told you like, dang, this is why I didn't connect with you, because, this is what I'm trying to build, and I felt like our values weren't aligned when it came to the financial aspects of our lives, because you may just pretty much been trying to like figure it out. Like you are building, but it may be a lot of stuff too as well, what I'm hearing, that you may not have even talked about to this person or to these people. Like you may not have been telling them about your goals or what you're doing with your money, right? That's how we are as Virgos. We kind of private with that. We listen to everybody else's shit, but when it comes to that, you ain't telling them like, oh, I'm saving, oh, I'm doing this. No, you just kind of do it, right? And you don't complain much and about it. And that's what happened. It's like, but you guys ended up connecting back together for some of you, okay? But the thing is, it's like they didn't realize or see that you were actually on a mission, that you were literally building something here, okay? And so it's like now here with the Knight of Swords here in the reverse position here, they thought you had little direction for real. That's it when it came to that. And their mission literally was to create a foundation for themselves that was going to be comfortable. All right, I don't know if that's a very specific message for someone, but that's what I'm hearing. Okay, and with the Ten of Cups here coming out, they're looking now like, oh snap. So that's how they see you, just as the Ten of Cups, not as the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, but that's what you actually are, the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Cups is like love. This is based around love. This is based around family. This is based around romantic relationships. Like they like, oh, you possess all the cups when it comes to the love and the emotions and having a long-term commitment. This is somebody that could be loyal and can be faithful. But when it comes to they were feeling disconnected and struggling to communicate these things with you about the money aspect of it, because that seems to be not what you were valuing. It's like what you're valuing is the love, the relationships, the connections, right? It's not about the materialism or materialistic things, but that's what it is kind of with them. So it's like whoever you're connected with, your friends, however, it's like they're in this mindset of expansion. As far as when it comes to that money, it's like both people got to be able to bring something to the table where you forming power couple type energy. But that's where your mind was at the whole time of your connections here, right? And that's what it basically was. It's like bam. Y'all got it all here when it comes to that, but when it comes to the other aspect of it and you building this plan for yourself here financially, that's where you started seeing the misunderstandings coming in. Okay, so now they're seeing you here with a newfound, that's where the trials and tribulations started coming in at. It feels like for them too as well, because of them not communicating with you, because of their own confusion or them being unsure, them not communicating with you, they weren't seeing here that you were already in expansion mode. You were already literally in the process of starting something new, or you are, if you're just getting up to here. I don't know where you are in your timeline. Okay, so you literally sitting up here like you solving your problems, you working on some things, and you going through a transformation. You literally have been ending cycles and closing out stuff, dying to self, right? Healing. Cutting people off. You even had to cut this person off, is what I'm hearing, right? At one point. Letting go of the things that no longer serve you. It's like you were already in motion and working on that to become the emperor, okay, or the empress, but to become stable. The emperor basically is somebody who sets goals and their focus is their success. And that's what you were doing. Focusing on your goals, focusing on what you're trying to manifest for yourself, okay? Let's talk about this here. Did I say something about the high honor? I probably did, y'all. I was just yapping away. Y'all know how I do. Tell me about the high honor card. Justice. That's where all of this was coming from. The justice in the reverse, the tower in the reverse, and all. So they were literally doing things that wasn't serving you. Okay. Doing stuff immoral, like just doing stuff behind your back. You know what I'm saying? Dishonesty, all of that, delaying the connection between y'all two. Okay, thank you. Show me what I need to see. With the tower in the reverse, moving slow as hell. With the king of the Knight of Pentacles in an upright position, literally moving slow as hell. barely moving, right? Yeah. Almost as to say, looking at you, manipulating you, and all. Almost to say, looking at you like you're not manifesting anything of when it comes to the financial aspect is what I'm hearing. The Magician card. Like you may have been, having your money and stuff there, but when it comes to those goals of that long-term aspect of it, you achieving those goals with the World card here in the reverse, they may definitely have felt like that was the only missing component to your connection. That was it. That's why they weren't taking the leap of faith, or aren't taking the leap of faith here, really thinking you're not in your King of Wands energy, which you literally are. Like, I'm over here passionate about my goals, and I'm manifesting them, right? And I will fight you for it, right? Like you over there in that energy. And they're holding you in high honors now. Because you shining, baby. Okay? Don't descend. Yep, they weren't working on nothing. Wasn't moving forward or nothing. Yep, King of Swords, reverse energy. Three of Pentacles, reverse energy. All that stuff coming out. Eight of Pentacles, reverse energy. Chariot in the reverse. All of that. The thing is, it's like they felt like you may have lacked structure, but they were lacking integrity and manipulative, not putting in the effort. And you were working on or are working on building partnerships, alliances, connections where you share the same goals. You actually were, but you probably weren't really communicating it. And I know why you probably weren't communicating it, because of y'all situation, everything you have going on. It's like you may to some degree have felt like y'all weren't in alignment with the same goals, especially when it came to a relationship. That's why you weren't really communicating. It's like, how can I tell you about my long-term goals if I don't even know if you're going to be a part of my future? Tell me about the community card. Eight of Pentacles, watching you work, watching you manifest, watching you, like they watch you literally carrying massive things on your shoulders. A lot. When I see this, I don't just see this as burden, but I see it as you having a lot. You may got your hands in a lot of pots. You know, you may be doing a whole lot, juggling a whole lot. Yeah, and it is a burden to you to some degree, but it's like they're seeing you overcome these burdens here with the Eight of Pentacles in an upright position. They're seeing you cultivating here and making money from it. You do some work on the internet. You may make your money from the internet. Two of Cups. Now they're looking at you like, oh yeah, this is a good person to align with. Yeah, this is the person I want to be aligned with. This is the person here, Two of Cups, coming out in an upright position. This person in your life may have a lot of burdens and a lot of responsibilities. And they're seeing what you're doing and like, okay, all I got to do is keep working, keep pushing. It's like they're mirroring your energy to help try to relieve themselves of the burdens. But they're realizing if you come together with this Two of Cups energy, it's going to bring balance and harmony. Y'all work together, right? Four of Pentacles in an upright position next to the Hierophant. So when I see that, it looks like, oh, snap. I don't think I want to let Virgo go. Maybe we need to connect, you know? Maybe I need to follow this journey. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Like, I ain't gonna be able to keep competing with that. But yeah, so maybe, yeah, that's why I'm looking at it as like, oh, maybe I may want to get in alignment and do it how Virgo is doing it. I posted a reading earlier on my TikTok. I did post it into my YouTube, but it's saying that others, and I'm gonna shuffle some here, that what you are doing got people watching and they're not happy, right? So they may have been like, if this is the case, whoever in the community or whoever this masculine energy is in your life was not happy. They threatened by what you're doing at first. But you didn't descend. It's like you kept going. If you feel like you want to step back and not do as much, nah, don't descend, because why? They are going to soon be inspired by you. They're threatened now, or they were, and now they're inspired by you. They hold you in high honor. Don't descend. A lot of you guys have life purpose involves communications in the arts. Okay, so you're doing some stuff here that's literally where you're broadcasting yourself through social media in some kind of way. Okay, I just heard even I heard radio, but what I'm thinking was coming to my mind is like podcasts and things like that, YouTube, stuff like that as well. It's like your voice is being heard. Okay, you're making an impact. Tell me more about the community. Page of Pentacles. You were slow to open up at first. But look at you now. Page of Pentacles reverse. And the Queen of Wands in an upright position. You were slow to open up at first, but now you over this joint like taking charge of your life, and it's attractive as shit. You probably are drawing so many people to you right now. Folk looking at you like Virgo, goal oriented, bringing solutions to problems, to their own problems, manifesting, like literally just focusing on that aspect. Wow. The community looking at you, and they are proud. The people that matter the most, okay, but then it's one or a few in particular that ain't so happy about what you're doing. Want to tell me about that? Who are the folks that's not happy about Virgo's level up? Eight of Cups in a reverse position comes out. Somebody you had to cut off with that Queen of Swords energy. Okay? It's quite a few people here that you keep on, that I'm hearing that you keep your sword up for. Yeah, you keep them, you have set a healthy boundary for yourself with quite a few people here. People that you may have had a hard time walking away from at one point. Where you knew you should, but you didn't. Okay, with the Eight of Cups. But I see here in the reverse position that you did. You set a healthy boundary for yourself because you were looking for different opportunities and no longer these codependent relationships, right? Or even situations and stuff that you were bound to, right? Picking up karmic energy for a lot of them. All right, with the Ace of Pentacles coming up in the upright position, Devil card in the upright position. I mean, it could have been people yeah, it could have been people here that you was doing some stuff with. I just heard like what came to me really is like somebody may have had some type of addiction, maybe people that you could have been in the streets with in that way, as well as what I'm seeing, what I heard. Okay, but however, whatever it is, it's like whatever those unhealthy attachments you had with certain folk here, you had to literally cut them off. It's like you're still cool. Like if they came and like tried to holler at you for a second, you would listen. But nah, it's like I gotta set boundaries here with you, okay? Because I'm trying to manifest. That's what your focus is, and you knew that you can't do it being connected to them or being tied down to certain situations and people any longer. Yep. Wow. Two of Pentacles here in the upright position next to the Hermit. Yes, you had to block some folk. You had to cut some folk off, especially them folk that was juggling you, not prioritizing you. Damn. You withdrew your energy. You stopped working with certain people. With the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, I feel like you may have been even in a partnership with somebody. You're not even really working with them, or you stopped working with them however long it could have been ago. Okay, the Chariot in the reverse here, people who literally, that what I'm hearing is like anybody who has little direction or made you feel powerless, you cut them off, even if it was involving love. Those are the people that's sitting back like on that hateration. Okay. Anything else here, somebody's concerned about something right now. So let's see what that's about. What's the concern about? Love. Ace of Cups, the Chariot, Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So basically here, I see you are literally, whatever you're passionate about, it's like that's what you're focusing on manifesting. And you got multiple streams of it. It's just coming. It's just your passion, your ideas, and everything is producing so much stuff here that you love. And of course, people, there's someone there in your life that I'm feeling heavily on, that you have a lot of love for, and you've been really trying to give your heart to this person, but they seem to, I don't want to say when they reject you, they're rejecting themselves basically. But overall here, they're thinking someone's really concerned, because it's like, I should have worked or collaborated with you before, a long time ago. I think I'm getting ready to start channeling, y'all. That shit just hits. It's like they should have worked with you a long time ago, and they didn't. They had preferred to work alone, or they just weren't learning from their own mistakes, right? They didn't take action with you or anything. And it's like they're really concerned, because it's like, damn, I got little direction here, and all I had to do was team up with Virgo, work with Virgo, but I wasn't. Yeah, I was out. Look, the Three of Cups again. Community card comes up. Well, Three of Cups, and then the community, same thing, right? But instead of me connecting and celebrating and being able to rejoice right now, right where Virgo was at right now, I didn't do that. I prefer to be alone, whether this is partnership or whether this is love. Again, I prefer to do all of this stuff alone, right? And the feelings wasn't reciprocated. They weren't. Where they should have been learning from you, they weren't. Yep, the Eight of Cups in the reverse position. Instead of that, they were just questioning. Literally questioning, what should I do? Should I stay? Should I go? Should I go this way? Da da da. Maybe I'm gonna just stay connected to these situations. But instead of them moving towards you and whatever you got, you had going on for yourself here, you were literally trying. What I'm hearing is like you were trying to tell this person, help this person, guide this person, love this person, in all, right? But then you end up coming out as this Queen of Wands. Like you there. You sitting on your throne. Fine as shit. Okay? Fine as shit right now. Focusing on manifesting. And it's almost this energy like they're like, man, I could have been where they are if only if I would have stuck with it. If only if I would have communicated better. But now we got this imbalance, and they don't know how to come back up from that. It's just this internal conflict. The disharmony is within themselves. Like I'm saying, it's like, yeah, y'all even had a break in communication is what I'm hearing. Like y'all detached from each other, stopped talking for a minute, right? And it brought a major imbalance to what y'all got. It's like, for some reason, this person is finding it hard to, or they're either being stubborn, or they finding it hard to get back to where you guys used to be. Okay? Six of Cups in an upright position next to the Nine of Wands in the reverse. They're being defensive and all, and instead of them facing whatever that is that's causing them to not feel so strong at this moment, and focusing on creating happy memories, happy times with you, and connecting and focusing on the happy memories, they keep clinging to whatever happened to you and with you in the past. And it's hard for them to open up to you because of that, because of the bad choices that they've made. It's almost as if they're punishing themselves. I want to pull from my Angel Messenger deck just to see something here. I wanted to see if it was something else coming out. Look at that. Ten of Swords in the reverse. So they're holding on to all of the endings. Y'all endings with other people, endings in other situations, carrying it. Acting like, okay, what they really need to do is heal from these situations, let go, forgive, right? You guys definitely, some of you connected. I'm still hearing like, yeah, you're connected. Some kind of way, energetically, they didn't plugged into you, or y'all are literally physically in connections with, well, I don't even say that, connected with each other in some kind of way, okay? And it's like, they may be saying everything is fine, but they're still holding on to these wounds. Ten of Wands in the reverse. They literally like, everything is fine, everything is fine. No, you're not fine. You're still holding on to all of this. And they know it. Tell me, the high priestess is here. Tell me about the high priestess. It's like they know that that's the barrier. Yep. It's almost like they thought you was the Queen of Pentacles in a reverse. Wow. They're focusing on, when I say that, it's like when I think of that, I think of it as not really financially stable when I see that Queen of Pentacles in a reverse. But they're also focusing on a loss that they experience with somebody that's a Queen of Pentacles in a reverse as well. Like they may have feel like they made the biggest mistake ever with this person because it's literally messing with their life and their abundance and their money and all. Okay, with this Five of Cups coming out right beside it. Whatever, because that Queen of Pentacles in the reverse was literally very selfish, self-absorbed, gold digger energy. So it's like their pockets are being taxed literally because of this person. And they're trying to build something for themselves. It's like they're trying to become self-sufficient, but they keep coming against obstacles and things like that. And the reason being is because of them focusing on the past. Literally. That's where the obstacles are coming from. That's where the delays are coming in at. Like the universe can't bring in something new if you're still stuck on the past. Okay, and it's like they're looking at you like, damn, doing it, overcoming. Like some of y'all divorced karmics, broke up, left, past relationships that were karmic energy, filing bankruptcy, having to move in with other people just to be able to afford to pay rent. You understand? Like having roommates and stuff. Like all types of stuff that you have been overcoming. What message do you have for my Virgo in regards to this stuff here? For my Virgos. Okay, it's still good lighting. I just looked up like, oh, the sun is setting. And I don't have any lights on in the house with the selfie. So your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. To make your decision, ask yourself which way will bring you closer to your divine purpose and which way will take you away from it. Okay? I feel like this may be for whoever this is you're connected to. They definitely they hold a lot of anger and unforgiveness in their heart and their mind, and that's why that Ten of Wands just keeps coming out. Whoever the masculine is, this could, if you're masculine, then it's you, goddamn it, okay? Or it is somebody that you're connected to. But however, a decision has to be made, and so the best decision, because they haven't been really making it, is which way they're gonna go. That's all it is. They've been stuck at a crossroads, trying to figure out which way to go. And instead of tapping into that intuition, which is like automatically is a given, like shit, I'm gonna go towards the way that's gonna serve me. But habit, force of habit, ego, resentment, all of that stuff is what keeps you from being able to make the best decisions. Look, somebody's ancestor is showing through. And I'm going to pull and see what that is. It's a message from your deceased loved one. Then Grace and Antoinette comes out. And it says, to help heal your situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. I was just told to read that because I was I was literally in my mind like, I don't know who energy I pulled in for that one. It says, this misunderstanding has occurred because of judgment about the other person's motive and character. To heal the situation, the judgments need to be released. Instead of seeing someone as good or bad, have compassion and know that everyone is doing the best they can. Instead of pitying someone, see the person's inner strength and godliness. In that way, you encourage divine light to be expressed within the other person and yourself. You are projecting something from your own shadow side onto the other person. So this situation is an opportunity for you to clear away any ego issues Simply affirm, I'm willing to release that part of me that is irritated when I think of you. We angels are helping to heal the situation miraculously so that everyone will forgive and forget judgment and act responsibly. Compassion is key. Empathy is key. I know we look at these folk and be like, nah, you fucked me once, you won't get me twice, right? But it's something about this one particular person. You already know if they are a higher level type soulmate energy or if they're karmic. You'll know. Karmic is always going to bring you some traumatizing drama. Twins trigger you. They give a trigger response that usually leads to some type of healing. It's not going to be traumatic, and it's not going to freaking be a bunch of, when I say drama, meaning, you know how you look at it like you got all this third party situation, that's drama. Yeah, that's drama. But no, this is intense drama. I'm talking about this some there's some other type of shit. This is like y'all fighting, people going to jail, cussing each other out. No. It's toxic. You argue with your twins, but it's never to the point where you're trying to literally tear them down with your words. If you're trying to tear them down with your words, please do not do that. That's not this. It's a disservice to yourself. Tell me about Sonia. Why Sonia show up? So basically, what I'm hearing is that the message is to stand tall, to stay resilient. Nine of Wands coming up in an upright position. This ancestor here is basically saying like, yo, you're on the edge of exhaustion, yes, but you got to be ready to take on adversity. Period. Operating in your lower self. This is somebody's masculine's ancestor. Operating in your lower self is only limiting you, is what I'm hearing. Okay, that's from a lack of confidence. Tell me more about this ancestor so my collective know. Someone who always may have said positive things to you, or this person, this is who it is. They always provided some sense of hope, made you feel hopeful. Could have been someone from the church. Could have been someone who was a spiritual advisor to you, or could like, or even like what I'm thinking, like even a grandmother energy, mother type energy, or just someone who was always really committed to their journey. I'm hearing they always gave you positive, uplifting messages. Opportunities too. Here coming in with the Page of Wands. So they definitely was someone that was very inspiring. Yeah, they helped you a lot here through your experiences, because you've always may have had some past situations that always seem to have led to failure to in your mind. You know, may have thinking like a lot of things have gone wrong and created a lot of worry and anxiety for you, especially when it comes to achieving your goals. And this person always had a sense of bringing you some type of relief when it came to your mental state. Okay, I got the Nine of Swords in the reverse. So I don't know who ancestor that is or who that belongs to. Yep, I got the World card here in reverse position next to this Ten of Pentacles, like when in the reverse. So whenever you may have not known what to do or how to do it or which way to go, they always had a solution. They always help you to make those decisions. They help you, literally. It's like when you felt like you didn't have that push to take certain steps in your life, they were the push. So this is who this person is coming through. Tell me about Grace and answering that. So see it from a different perspective. So even though this person didn't put any effort with the Eight of Pentacles here into the situation here, it's like You know how when you're working to master certain things, or you're working to cultivate relationships, and you're applying yourself fully to whatever it is you're trying to cultivate here, it's more like they were focusing on their own stuff. And you probably were like still trying to stay hopeful, still trying to stay positive, and even being a positive for them. Like, stay positive, stay encouraged, do this, do that, right? Is what I'm hearing with the star card coming out. Yeah, you were literally guiding them and helping them, and even trying to be a balance to them. And what I'm hearing is like you may even have been that backbone, playing that supportive role, that person, like that homebody, like you helping them with their stuff on the home front. Okay, and you a business person, so it's like you were this to this person. Okay, doing both. Got a lot on your plate is what I'm seeing. It's almost this feeling like they always kept losing sight of the bigger picture, period, or what was in front of them when it came to you. So you guys had to disconnect from each other because they were still so much heavily in their devil energy. They were still so much heavily in their codependencies and addictions and things of that nature. And what you are trying to create for yourself is like you started to really apply yourself fully to that only, right? Coming in with this Queen of Pentacles energy. So you disconnected, standing in your power, right? Standing in your own independence. You went on this personal transition with the Six of Swords in the upright position. You had to release this person. Okay? So why should they see them from a different perspective? Because what I just seen with that Nine of Pentacles coming out in the upright position is because, golly. Hold on, let me do that again. So with that Nine of Pentacles energy coming out here in an upright position, what I'm seeing here is that the whole time it was just literally about them creating a stable foundation for themselves. That was their overall goal. And it's like, even though they weren't reflecting on the love aspect, it didn't have anything to do with you. It wasn't that you weren't valuable enough for them or that you weren't enough for them. That wasn't the case. It just appeared that way because of their focus. It wasn't their intentions, or their focus didn't seem to be on you. Okay, but it was more because of their own stuff that they were going through. Okay, and being that now, it's like you're in the Queen of Pentacles energy again, coming out in the upright position here. You're creating a healthy balance for yourself. You're doing all of that, and that's what it seemed like in their mind. Because, and what just was standing out to me is because of family. I'm also hearing family. Their family may have an influence on them when it comes to certain things, okay? Especially like, say like if you have children by someone, it's like you gotta be with that person and take care of your children and develop this family and do this, do this, do that. And it's like it's coming off of whatever their family belief system is. It's like they don't have or they didn't have their own established values on what it is that is right for them. I'm also hearing that they really did not even feel like they were valuable enough, because you were, or you are, this healthy balance. It's like, it's almost that energy, like, you know how you self-sabotage? Because if you got people that are extremely, I mean, the Queen of Pentacles is the shit. Queen of Pentacles is the shit. You can't compare, it's not like, yeah, Empress is the shit too. But when you're healthily balanced like this, it's like, and you're coming from a different mindset. Right? And that's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm hearing. It was self-sabotaging. Thinking that, hey, I got to align with other people that have the same like mind as me when it comes to building these foundations and the money and stuff here. And literally, it's like they were running from you because you actually have it all. But because of the fact that them not valuing their own selves, they didn't think they were good enough. Wow. To offer you anything so big, like, as this. Queen of Pentacles here. And to come in and try to offer you something bigger than what you already got. It's like, how can I match that? How can I change Virgo's life for the better? To create a new beginning. It's like when you're stuck in this mindset of greed and materialism, and you based off of your codependencies and your physical pleasures, you can't offer somebody that. When you're operating from your lower self, you cannot offer anybody anything. Only thing you know is lower self shit, right? Lower self ideas. That's it. But once you start to evolve and you start to go into your higher self, then that's when you start to literally be able to face the adversity, make better decisions for yourself and all. But lower set mindset is this is what you're going to get. You know how we tend to put people on these pedestals and they don't deserve to be there. Why? It's not saying they don't deserve it. We put them up there, but they are not there to be put on those high pedestals because they're not operating in the right energy or in the right frequency. We place people there on these high pedestals and we see it. Like, they're not ready. They're not emotionally or mentally ready, but we still place them there. We set these expectations. We put these expectations on people that are not ready for those type of expectations. It's almost like you put yourself down for that I don't want to say that downfall, but it's like whatever you could have been putting off onto this person, again, because it's all about projecting, it was already inside of you. You already possess those things. You just couldn't see it. The Tower card in reverse. That's why the universe had to instigate these changes, because you both kept questioning your own values, your own belief systems. You're on a spiritual path. You're on a spiritual journey. You both kept doing it. So that's why the storm had to come through to separate or bring the endings so that you guys could wake up to see your own selves. And it had to happen through what? A falling out, a disagreement, conflict. All right, so I got time today. So that's because I'm starting early. But let me pull one more card and then I'll end it. Acceptance. See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. If you're looking down on them and looking at them as how they were operating in their lower self, that is what you will continue to see and get from this person. Look at them or lift them up. That's your role in their life, is what I'm hearing. This is why they're saying, see them with compassion. View them with compassion to lift them up. You lift your brothers and sisters up. When they do, even you stand in your integrity. Yes, you don't accept bullshit from people. But for some odd reason, I'm hearing it's like your job in this person's life, your role is to lift them up, to inspire them. They're inspired by you now by watching you. They hold you in high honor. Okay? But it's through unconditional love and acceptance is that people change. Is that it helps people to grow, right? Somebody took a chance on you. Let me see something. I don't know where that came from and who that's for. But again, this is free. You got free will. You don't got to do a damn thing. But as light workers, that's what we're here to do. To teach about love, love of self and love of others. Okay, so that's what we're here to do. And when we're on this spiritual journey, we're not here to keep people or to keep yourself stuck and vibrationally low. And we're not here to condemn our brothers and sisters when they do things that we feel like we don't agree with. Let the divine handle them Only thing we're supposed to do is to continue to work on our own journeys and our mission, and to offer healing, okay, or love when it's needed, not to overextend ourselves. This is why we're being taught that we overextend ourselves to people, and it's not to say it's anybody's fault, but we do it because we're nurturing. We're looking for some type of acceptance from these people. This is why we overextend. Spirit wants us to stop doing that. Use the spirit of discernment so you'll know when to give and when not to give. I thought about that, and this is a story real quick, because the other day, like, my son keeps losing his wallet, and I keep telling him, I'm not helping you. When you lose it, don't get mad. If I don't help you, don't get mad. Catch an attitude if I'm just like, whatever, right? And he did it again. He was fussing about it, and I was like, I don't know what you want me to say. I don't know what you want me to do. Microwave going off, y'all. Oh, well, whatever. I'm not intervening. That's on you. Went to the gym, came back in the house. He tore his room up. I go in there. I'm like, yeah, so da-da-da-da. He's still like, he's like, I tore my room up. But as I was sitting here thinking, I came to the realization that the universe, he said, it's something you said to me that I heard. I was like, maybe the universe is trying to tell you something. When I left, I got in the car, so take heed. He's like, I thought about that. And I think the universe is telling me that I need to start valuing my things. I was so happy to hear that. I was like, you got it. I was like, I'm not saying things to hurt you or being mean. I want you to learn to do some things here to be more responsible. You know, this is a teaching moment for you. And I was like, I can help you find your wallet now. So I usually automatically jump and go start looking for it. Went to go look on his dresser. It was sitting there the whole time. I was sitting right on his dresser the whole time, y'all. But it's like, we have to allow people to go through their own experiences. We all are going through them and been through them. And we have people who work with us and helped us to get through them. We have not always operated in our higher selves. We still operate in our lower energy sometimes. Okay? But try to see, if this person isn't harming you, isn't abusing you, isn't trying to kill you, you understand, isn't stealing money from you, like doing some downright low dirty shit, but they literally are just hurting their own selves. It's not a reflection of you. You're not the problem. You're not the one who they don't value. You're not the one who isn't enough. They feel that way about themselves. And now that you have gotten yourself to the point where you know who you are, you can now start to see that these people's actions are not, or doesn't have anything to do with you. Okay? You received this card to help your relationship with yourself and others. The next time you're tempted to judge yourself or someone else harshly, pray for their health and happiness instead. This more positive route builds self-esteem and harmony and heals relationships. Notice how much you're going to feel better when you think positive about yourself or others. Don't try to control or change others. Let go of the tendency to force things to happen, and you'll receive your desired or better outcome more peacefully. When those doors closes, another one opens anyway. Okay, so try not to judge others. That's not what we're here to do. And I know we quick to do it. We'll look at our them people we love, and especially if they fucked us over, you like, they ain't changed. They still the same. They still do this. It makes me mad every time I hear somebody reference back to who I used to be to my now. Oh, I remember when you used to sit out on the block. I remember when you used to sit out on the front porch on the stoop down the way. You know what I'm saying? Because back then when I was younger, I would be outside all the time because my ex was always out in the streets. He was a street runner. So I would be sitting out there with him all day and all night, smoking weed, doing all types of stuff. And that's not who I am anymore. Stop judging me based off of my past character. I'm different now. Who I am today, I never even got into my story about who or where I came from. Y'all know bits and pieces about me through my marriage, but besides everything else, y'all don't know. Stop judging me based off of that. And I get that. especially from people who grew up with me back then. It's like, oh, I remember when that was then. This is now. Okay, we got to keep going back to that. Stop holding people hostage to their old behaviors, especially when they were in their lower self. When you start to evolve and you start to know better and do better, those behaviors no longer come with you. Hopefully you'll know, though. The spirit of discernment will tell you if a person is changing or not. All right, y'all, so that's it. Enough preaching for me today. Peace.